Hi there, my name is Zana, and on my channel here I do tarot card readings. So if that's your fancy, hopefully you stick around. And if you like the reading, then you can find the YouTube link in my bio to find the full reading. So I just felt like being called to do an energy check, which I feel like I haven't done in a while. So the energy check reading is just me tapping into your current energies right now and how the energy also might be surrounding you throughout this week. I am getting like a lot of heavy, like a heavy energy. It feels kind of draining. I won't even lie. But this does make sense because, you know, in some parts of the world, we do have a major holiday coming up, which, you know, this is Thanksgiving. So also happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. Yeah, so that could definitely be what is going on. Why it could be like draining, you know, people are busy running around, you might be traveling, people might be coming to you. Yeah. But let's see what your current energy is looking like. So we have adjustments are required. Again, that could speak why we have a bit of like the draining energy. Adjustments are required. Because in order to like make things work, if you have to shift some moving parts around, whether it be within you or something outside of you, it can be a little exhausting, you know. But you know, you're doing what you have to do. Whatever, like what has to get done is getting done is what I'm picking up on. That's why it feels kind of draining a little bit. So let's take a look at like your midweek. Oh, we have you are good enough in the reverse. I never have my cards in reverse, which is kind of weird, unless they fall out that way. So I will take note of that. You are good enough. So middle of the week. With this being reversed, I almost feel like something significant, something really nice, something very positive around the holidays could be happening could be happening for you, where this almost feels like an energy of you going from like having to finesse something or like fake something until it becomes like true. Like it's giving me that saying fake it till you make it, you know. Maybe like something like, let's say if you are working on, I don't know, like let's say if you're working around lessons having to do with like your self-worth, it looks like maybe you've been doing like practices where you're telling yourself that you are worthy, you are good enough, you are worth good things, blase blase. But then it looks like somewhere around the middle of the week something is going to happen, potentially that's outside of you, that is going to make you realize that yes, you indeed are good enough. Yeah, it's going to go from like something that you're just saying to yourself to a belief that you actually have. And then by the end of the week, we're looking at emotions are running high. Oh my gosh. Does anybody remember Thanksgiving clapbacks? Does the internet still do those? I just caught that with emotions are running high. But at the bottom here, we have your dreams and your practical plan. Oh man, that is too funny. That is too funny. But your dreams and a practical plan. So again, a lot of moving parts. Like I said, you might be traveling. People might be traveling to you. So it looks like you're having like an ideal. It looks like you're having like an ideal image or expectation of how like you want your week to go, or how at least the energy that you want to be in. You want it to be in a certain way. Someone around you could want it to be in a certain way. I'm hearing to make things more efficient, to make things more smooth. I'm hearing something also about to make things more copacetic. All right, so we're moving on. Okay, so let's see if we can get any more details from adjustments are required. So this right here is talking about like the beginning of the week for you. So around like now. Yeah, like around like now. Okay, so I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there was that energy I was getting to make things more balanced, to make things more copacetic, to make things more smooth, to make things more easy. You could resonate with like someone, like you could resonate with like this being like a job, right? Like a job like giving you time off or something like that, for you to go be with family. You know, the Knight of Cups just talks about where our hearts are leading us, where our hearts are guiding us, and us following suit with that. So this could have to speak about like, you know, Thanksgiving, holidays, whatnot. Like, so this could be like, oh, adjustments are required. It's like, well, yeah, like, you know, but yes, I do see you getting, if you do resonate with that, I do see you getting like time off approved for you to travel, for you to be with loved ones. With the star card here, if you don't resonate with that, then I do see that with the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, it just looks like in the beginning of the week you are making adjustments here and there to allow a more receptive energy come into your life at this time. So this is giving like, I don't know, like if you know, for example, that you said that you set like goals for yourself, or you're gonna like do X, Y, and Z, and if another activity or an invite comes up, you're kind of like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because this is you like bringing balance into yourself to be able to go after your dreams, your goals in a more balanced way. And this is something that's actually healing for you with the Star card here. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups that just flipped out. So this also you can resonate with you like walking away from certain people, places, and things to help bring in a more balance. That way you can feel more at peace with going after the things that you want in life, or at least going after the things that you want in life the way that you want to go after them. Yes, the way that you want to go after them, with the Chariot card coming out here. Yeah. These are the adjustments that are that are happening around you, or you're making them happen. It's almost giving me like you could be getting your affairs in order at home. That way you can go travel towards something. Yeah. But you traveling towards something with the Knight of Cups here in the Chariot, this is in the Six of Pentacles, this is something that you want. Like, I see you making a very balanced, a very grounded decision to go forward with something, to move forward, either to move something forward or to go forward with something. I'm looking at the Tower card here. This could be quite shocking to some of those around you, is what I'm getting. I'm seeing the scene where in Step Brothers, when they walk into the interviews and they're just like, I'm here to F up. Like, for some reason, I just got that with this. Yeah, there's like a newfound like confidence within yourself that you have once you leave like this old establishment behind. Like after you're making these adjustments that are required, it's like, yeah, I'm here to, you know, I'm here to fucking up. Yeah, which would make sense, us going straight into you are good enough, where it feels like you're dropping, like it's no longer a finesse for you. You truly now believe that you are enough, or whatever that you want is worth fighting for. Wish that I had a girl worth fighting for. That's what I said. A girl worth fighting for. And then it gets really depressing. Like, really depressing right after that. That's from Mulan 2. Yeah, so with you are good enough, this could definitely be you putting up boundaries, learning how to put up boundaries. Either this could be with yourself or with other people, in order for you to feel confident with moving forward, and how you are moving forward is what I'm getting. This can also help with your self-esteem as well. You setting up boundaries where they need to be. So if you have like a nasty inner critic, you know, I say it all the time, like in the readings, like if it says like you ain't shit, and you know, you just tell it like, it's like, oh, well, I'm not, it's like, oh, well, you're not shit. It's just like, well, then why are we here? Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to get sassy with your own inner critic, then boo-boo, honey, child, then that's what you got to do. You got to get sassy with your inner critic, you know? Like, you cannot, it's almost like in public. Like, if you're not going to let somebody else have, like, the last word, especially when you know that they're wrong, do. But, yeah. I fully believe it kind of, it essentially works, it works the same way, you know? Like your inner voice is like, oh, so you think you're all that? And a bag of chips. What? Yes. You know? But I'm seeing that because, like, I'm looking at the Hierophant card here, and with the 9 of Wands to the Hierophant, it's like you're putting up boundaries with either yourself or just with things that are outside of you. It's basically giving me like things that don't give to you, or like are not able to sustain you. You're understanding that you have to put up boundaries with certain either people, places, things, mindsets, behaviors, things like that, because of everything that you've learned up until this point. Yeah, like you've learned to put up boundaries with certain things because of everything that you have learned up until a certain point. And I'm getting like everything that you have learned, like you have like, they're now like integrated into your being, you know? So it's giving like you don't have to constantly remind yourself, or you don't have to, yeah, like you don't have to constantly remind yourself that you are worthy, or that your peace is something that is worth defending. There you go. Your peace, your sanity, or are things worth defending. Yeah, it's like these concepts now have been like integrated into your person, like into your DNA. They're a part of your morals, your values, and your beliefs, you know? It's a part of you now. Yeah. Then the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Remember how we channeled that this was giving something might happen where like something externally, like outside of you, might happen where you recognize that, it's almost giving like, finally you're getting what you want, or you're getting something how you want it. I don't know. I'm almost getting like, this is such a weird example, but if you were telling yourself that if I'm worth it, then like a purple cake will fall from the sky. Or if I'm going to get this job, or I'm going to get this promotion, or if I'm going to, I don't know, a purple cake is going to fall from the sky. And it looks like it's been months or some time, but it looks like you haven't given up. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't given up. And then somewhere throughout this week, whatever purple cake or whatever that you wished that was going to confirm what you were thinking is going to happen. So if you're telling yourself if you needed a purple cake falling from the sky as confirmation, then guess what? Somewhere in this middle of the week, a purple cake is about to fall from the sky. I don't know what that means for you, but that's just what I got. Very strange. Very strange. But if you don't resonate with that, then I can just see how you taking your boundaries and integrating them into your person is actually just changing the wheel in your favor. So once you do this, you're going to notice that your life is a lot more easy and simple going, or simple and easy going is what I meant to say. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune that was at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like a recognition that you have. It's like you're seeing the universe see you. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, I see you, see me, see you. Kind of like that, but it's like you're saying it to the universe. Like, I see you, see me, see you, see me. Yeah. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's see what else we can get for you are good enough. Oh! Oh! Oh. 2 fell out. Okay. So I'm looking at the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So we go from the Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Something else that I just channeled, that this week, someone younger than you could be significant. But with the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I almost feel like I almost feel like it's saying the same thing. It's saying the same thing. Your future and the way that you see your future is looking very differently, or by the mid of this week, the way that you view your outlook on your own life is going to be very different. Very different. I don't know exactly what is going to happen for you in the middle of this week, but it's going to be something where it hits you like a ton of bricks. Like you're looking at life through like tunnel vision, and it's like mad dark and dingy and dirty, I don't know, to something coming in and just boom. Now you have a whole like kaleidoscope, and you see like a whole bunch of pretty colors, you see into different dimensions, things like that. It's yeah. Like something's going to come in for you, and I feel like you're going to be like flabbergasted. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Where is this all coming from? And it's kind of like, I'm getting like the people are looking back at you like, why does this person, why do you sound so like shocked? Like, why do they sound so shocked? Because what I'm getting with this Queen of Cups, because she has a lid on her chalice, it's like this Queen of Cups in my eyes will give and give and give and give and give and give to things outside of her, but like to the point of her own detriment. Like she won't have anything to put back in herself. And then, you come into the moments where you have to do that practice, like, you are good enough, you are good enough, you are good enough, you are good enough, until you actually believe the fact that you are good enough. And when that happens, it's like the lid off of her chalice comes off, and it's like she's allowing for herself to take sips of water from her own cup, because she recognizes that she's good enough. It's a belief now that she has instilled with her. Going back to the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant, it's a belief now that is instilled in her. It's like encoded in her. So yeah, like something is going to happen. I'm getting like this like mid this week, where it's going to make you like, oh like sugar honey iced tea. You could resonate with, like, see right here, your dreams and a practical plan. You could resonate with like having like a goal, like we were channeling, or like a dream or an outcome, something that you really want. But it's kind of like I don't know. You could want something, but like you've been saying to yourself, it's safe to dream small, right? Then when this, and I guarantee you, with you dreaming small, I guarantee you like nothing's really working with that. That's why you have this energy of adjustments are required. Like you had to leave that behind. Like you're not meant to be small. You're not meant to be little. You're not meant to be dim. Some people are, they're comfortable, like their ambition will only take them as far as just, I'll say it this way. People's ambition and success can look very different, right? Sometimes people, their idea of success is just having a family and a happy marriage. That's it. Some people idea of success and being happy is being on a stage, singing, dancing, twirling around, or being on the silver screen. Like they want people to know their name, they want people to know their artwork. It's very different, very different. Maybe for some people, they might resonate with all they want is to be able to, like, I don't know, move to a different country and be able to care for their family back at home. It's all going to look different for everybody. It's all going to look different. But what I'm picking up on is that whatever you wanted, your outcome, it's like in order to get there, I'm getting you were dreaming too small. Like your outcome was like on 10, but the steps, it feels like, or the energy we were pouring into it was like a half a step, a half a step, a half a step, a half a drop, and it's like something in the middle of the week is going to happen where it's going to be like, no, either you need to be taking like steps that match the outcome, or you putting energy into what matches the outcome, or something's going to come along where it's like, we can give you your outcome essentially like here and now. It's like kind of what I'm getting. Now, if you don't resonate with somebody else bringing that in for you, then at least they could be saying or doing something where you have that recognition for yourself that you can dream big. Like your dreams and your energy can take up just as much space in a room as anybody else's, is what I'm getting. Like, yeah, like Something's going to happen this week. Short, sweet, and simple. You're no longer holding yourself back. There we go. You're no longer holding yourself back. Yeah. That's quite exciting. That is quite exciting. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, so again, you could resonate with someone younger than you, like being a part of this realization for you, someone younger than you. But yeah, the Knight of Swords, I was getting that energy of like quick. Yeah, like quick, like something, someone's going to recognize something in you quick is what I'm getting. Like with the quickness. And I think that's why, like it's going to hit you like in this moment or maybe like a little bit afterwards. It's going to hit you around this time that now I can see why emotions are running high is here, because it does kind of feel it feels very sweet. It feels very sweet. It's like, yeah, like you've been telling yourself, I'm getting for like a really long time that you aren't worth anything, right? And it took you just a long time, a lot of strength to be able to get to the point where you're just like, you know what? I am at least worth peace, right? You're at least worth peace. So I see you have been making the adjustments that have been required and putting up the certain boundaries, you know, maybe, you know, stopping certain things, not involving yourself in certain things, and then maybe getting involved in other things to help ensure, right? To help ensure that your peace and your sanity are maintained in a very balanced way. And then as you did this, right, you notice that your life was becoming more balanced. Maybe the ones that you have been surrounding yourself by have been more reciprocated. And that did something for you. Like it let you let go of any illusions or fears around this dream of yours that you want, or this outcome of life, your idea of success that you want. Yeah, so you've confidently have been going after it. And I'm getting like the confidence is not you, it's not a boastful confidence. It is a self-confidence that you have. It's a self-confidence, yeah. Which has been quite shocking for some people. I could see like some of the actions that you have done have been to like the absolute detriment of other people without you even knowing. It was like you leaving this old establishment kind of like ruined. I'm getting like at least two other people. You leaving ruined at least two other people, and you didn't even know it. Because it wasn't for you to know about. It had nothing to do with you, because all you simply were doing was bringing more balance into your life by following your heart and taking control over your own life to go after the things that you want to go after. So you, in that sense, you with self-confidence left something behind that was old and established. It's almost like this tower is like one of these towers back here is what I'm getting. So you, like, your back is turned to it and you have no idea, like, two people just like, you know, but it wasn't, because it wasn't your concern. So moving on, it wasn't your concern. So now we have you still like on this path, right? Still going down this path with you instilling like the boundaries that you're putting up for yourself, because you now have beliefs that are integrated rather in your own person. So you're able to see something different. You're able to see something differently now with your own life. Like you're able to care for yourself and be there for yourself. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups now. So this could you could resonate with like maybe like a person coming into your life. I am getting they could be younger than you. They could be younger, but even though because they are younger, they are quite mature. You know? But anyway, back to emotions are running high. I could see why it could feel this way, because for a very long time, like, it took you a long time to climb up. I'm getting like this ladder. So you still see it as like a struggle for yourself, or I'm getting like when you look in the mirror, like you're still not acknowledging your full worthiness. Like you're still not acknowledging all of it. Either you're telling yourself that it's not that great, or you're not that great, or whatever you're looking at is not that great, or you just literally cannot see it. Like, you cannot recognize it. That's why it feels like when this person or something that's outside of you is able to see it and catch on it and speak on it quickly, it's going to have you very like, aw, like, what? With emotions are running high. Ace of Cups. So like I said, this could have to do something with like a partner. So, or this could just be a newfound love and appreciation that you're having for yourself. Because you might look at yourself and you might feel like a little apologetic. Like, I can't believe that you're putting a past version of yourself down. Because it feels like a past version of yourself, or like your inner child, this idea of success that you have, it's like your inner child would do any and everything to go get it, right? But you as an adult are protecting the inner child, like, no, we can't do this, and we can't do that. And I get, like, for maybe a long time your inner child was either upset with you, or like maybe even angry, because your inner child is kind of like, we're only going to fail if you let us fail. Like, if you're the adult, then don't let us fail. Like, we can do it in the way that your inner child wants to do it, but just with boundaries up. You can't just let your inner child just roam all over the place. You know what I mean? Because they're a child, you know? So that's kind of what this feels like. Like, you might have a wave of like emotions run over you, where you could say to yourself that either you were just being super overprotective because, you know, you didn't want to lose out on something, because it looks like you've lost out on things before. That's why you left with the Chariot card here in the Tower. That's why you left. I blanked out. I'm to be honest with you, I blanked out. Yeah, so that's why. You could have just been like, I don't know, mad practical with it. Or that's why you could be feeling like very emotional, because you're telling yourself like, I. Like, either we just wanted to be okay, or you could be saying to like your inner child, like, I didn't know, or, you know, I wasn't aware that at the time how you were kind of like, it almost feels like you were like de-energizing your own ambition or your own passion by tuning out your inner child's voice entirely. It's like there's a lot of good that comes with your inner child, but that's why it takes, like, you should definitely watch the reading that I posted yesterday, because there was something in there about like your higher self, your present self, and then your inner child. But this is definitely you. I'm getting like being able to take your inner child's hand and say, we're going to step in tandem to get to essentially your higher self. And whatever timeline that you want to be in, you're going to walk in tandem with your inner child. And it honestly feels like you're allowing your inner child to guide you. But at certain moments, you're going to step up and say, hey, we can't do that in this way, because if we do, we might end up in prison. So let's not do it like that. But we can still do this, but be smart about it. Yeah. So let's see what we can get from the tarot, though, with emotions are running high. So I'm looking at the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles with the Hanged Man. I don't know. You can resonate with this someone being. It doesn't have to be love. It doesn't have to be love at all. But with the King of Pentacles here, this is someone that's like very grounded. This could be someone of like a business owner. Someone that's coming in for you. Like, this could be that person, or this could be a person that, right, okay, so you could be doing something, right? And then like a younger person sees something in you. That younger person can know this King of Pentacles or somebody else and be like, hey, there's something going on with like the collective there. Like, they got a talent, or they got a skill, or I don't know. There's just something about you I don't know that they want. I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe this King of Pentacles person could be coming in to help with a manifestation of yours with the Magician that's not working out. Yeah, because your dream is huge. Your dream is big, and that's fine. But the steps that you're taking, Queen of Wands at the bottom, are too small. Yeah, with the Magician reverse and the Queen of Wands upright, it's like your dream is big, it's huge. That is great. That is grand. But the steps that you're taking are too small. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. The energy. And yeah, I believe we channeled that earlier, something about you're like dreaming too small. Not dreaming too small. Like your dream is big, but it's just like something to do with like your steps here. The steps that you're taking almost feel like they're too small. Like they're too small, or they're too cautious. Okay, but let's see what else we can get from emotions are running high. Like, oh. Can you clarify the magician here, reverse, please? So, I'm not gonna take it, but let's see. So we have the magician with 2 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. This feels like something entirely different than what we were channeling before. I won't even front. Let me sit on this for one. It looks like somebody else's, actually. And I have to say, I feel like, hopefully it'll make sense when we get to like the end of it, but it almost feels like this, for some of you, this could be somebody else's manifestation to try to like bring you and them together. It didn't work because of this King of Pentacles. So this could be somebody from your past, because I'm looking at the 7 of Pentacles here reversed between the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Like, I don't know. I'm hearing something like full moon. Somebody could have did something under the full moon. And by the time where emotions are running high, they're going to realize that whatever they invested into to try to bring all together did not work. Yeah, it didn't work. I'm looking at the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I remember the reading I did yesterday. It was King of Wands again, but it was a different deck. And I was like, I got some funky ass energy. You could know this person from childhood. I see the six of Cups. I just saw the 6 of Wands. Yeah, like, you know, since childhood, they could want something that you got. Like when you see like, yeah, this thing that you're getting. Okay, that can make sense. Like this thing that you're getting where it might just put you on top. I don't know. It feels like this person feels as if like they should be a part of your success. My left ear is ringing really, really, really loud. They could be an air sign, King of Swords. I don't like this. I'm looking at 3, 2, 1 on the timer. I don't like this. What else can you tell me about the Magician? Reversed. They didn't get their justice. They did not get their justice. No. Either they did not get their justice, they are not going to get what they think is their justice. They're not going to get it. Like, with the Justice card reversed, they're not going to get it. Yeah. And I think this deck has like 2 artistry cards that are not a part of tarot. Like, their family could have talked them into this. Like, this is this is my family card, because, you know, it's a whole bunch of family on here. Yeah. There could be one woman in particular that really pushed them to do this. Now these attributes, they don't have to have it, but what I'm getting is that primarily a woman I would say like a younger woman, maybe like younger to middle-aged woman, and then like a grandmother can be very significant. Like they could be the ones that talk this person into doing this stuff. I don't know. Trying to like manifest or something like that. Something about their backside too. Like there could be something with their backside, like with like the younger one. Like I don't know, maybe they could have like back problems, or maybe they could have like some certain type of like growth. Moving on. Moving on. So who's this King of Pentacles here? Now who's this King of Pentacles? And you know, with the Three of Cups here, like this could also be like, I don't know, family. Well, we already said family, but this could also be like friends too. Like, I don't know. They thought like this manifestation was going to come in and it was going to be like celebratory times. Like either getting you back or getting back at you or something like that. Who's this King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the nine of Swords with the Three of Swords at the bottom. Holy crap. What else for this King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords? Looking at Judgment reverse. And with the Death card and the Three of Swords is still kind of poking out here. What was that? Death card and the Three of Swords? Yeah. Okay. Ooh wee! Oh wee! God. Your boy, your sis, your mans, your girls is going through it. It looks like they're going through it. It looks like they're going through it. I don't know. Like maybe this manifestation they did, maybe maybe they did it because they thought it was going to put them in like a King of Pentacles position. Where, you know, the King of Pentacles, that's somebody that's a like a leader, you know, they could be like a business owner, like CEO. You know, they're very grounded, they're very stable. If not that, then it looks like this person, yeah, this person just wants to be viewed. This person wants to be viewed that way. So it looks like with the Magician here, the reverse, like they invested into, and the Magician here and the Seven of Pentacles reverse, it looks like they invested into some certain type of scheme, plot, whatever, to like make a connection or to bring two people together. And I feel like you would resonate, like you know this person because, like, you know, the Two of Cups, that's supposed to be two very opposite people that are able to be together, or they're able to find a commonality, like common ground. So like you could say to yourself that you're very different from this person, but that was their goal, right? That was their goal. Their goal was to try to bring you two back together and just celebrate and have good times with the Three of Cups here. Like that was their idea of like justice, but with it justice reverse here, I'm just getting the universe is like, no, like that's not going to happen. Like that is not justice at all. That's why we have the Judgment card here reversed. Like that's not even a thing. Like I don't know. It's almost like the universe or like your spirit team could be like, they're just like, we don't know why this person even thought. We don't even understand how they were even able to fathom. And I think that's why I think it was so important that it feels like the energy was very split. Like when I first channeled the first two Moonology cards, like these felt like they went hand in hand, but like the emotions running wild, like, or running high, like it felt like it didn't. I feel like it makes sense because like with the "you are good enough" and the messages we were channeling here, oh, I don't know, like this feels like somebody, like something happening for you before, like something happening for you, and like this person being able to see it. That's why, like, that's how they're going to know, like, this manifestation of theirs, like, did not work. There you go. Yeah. And I'm looking at the Fool. Looking at the Fool. I just would like to see if I can use this deck to like clarify a little bit further this energy. A Virgo for you could be significant. Earth signs for you could be significant. Earth. Not Gemini, I'm sorry. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Aries could be significant. Libra could be significant. Cancer, I'm getting, can also be significant. I said Taurus already. Taurus could be significant. Okay, can we clarify the energy here for "you are good enough"? Oh, snap. So we have travel and passion. Like I said, like traveling, like that could be happening for you this week. We have travel and passion. Yeah, so I don't know if a passion of yours, if you resonate with like doing something that's artsy fartsy, like you might feel like your inner child might be telling you, hey, like let's go travel, but like your adult self could be saying like, hey, we can't make it happen, or we don't have the money, or like we don't know anybody to whatever state maybe you want to move to, you know what I mean? But it's like you and your inner child finding that happy balance, like the happy medium, you know. And that's just an example. Can I please get a card for emotions are running high? We have Justice. So, oh, that's crazy. I just channeled this. Okay. Okay, so a television, a news broadcast, something like that could be significant. Because on top of like the Chariot card, right? I'm also seeing like the Nine of Swords. It's not the Eight of Swords, but you know, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. And with the Justice card here, we also saw what? The King of Air? Yeah, so, I don't know. You could also resonate with, like, finding out something about the, like, jail or the cops. Like, yeah, like, you could be watching something on TV of either someone getting arrested, or you could just be watching someone on TV where, like, at one point they were known for saying or doing something, and then now you're going to be seeing them on TV getting in trouble, or, you know, getting arrested or like called out for basically doing or involving themselves in activity that was like the exact opposite than what they claimed that they stood for. And that's actually like that's actually true justice. Like, so what's about to happen for you, just know. What's about to happen for you is going to be your true justice. And we're not even calling it your true justice. Call it that what's about to happen in your life in general is true justice. It's almost like, I don't know, maybe this person was trying to do, you know, what they call justice magic. Yeah, it just seemed like a person from your past was like, yeah, they were just dibbling and dabbling in things. Now, either it could not have been them, it could have been family. We saw that card. It could have been friends, where I don't know. I just heard something about pillow talking as well. There's a lot of message right now that's coming through. Basically, what I'm getting is that somebody from your past, it looks like they wanted to do something specifically with you, but with the Hierophant here, like, you are a person of integrity, you have morals, you have values, right? And you believe in them. Like, you believe in yourself, and it just sounds like this person is easily swept up by, I'm hearing like gossip, drama. With the Judgment card here, the Nine of Swords, it's giving very much so that they don't have like a leg of their own to stand on, which would make sense as to why they want to be seen as this King of Pentacles person, which is a person that is very grounded, they're very balanced, you know. It's damn near like, I see them as like that Emperor. Like, I also could see the King of Pentacles like being head of a household, or at least being in the position where they would be like second in command, pretty much. Like, this is a very dependable person. Very dependable, very consistent, very persistent as well. I mean, they had to be and able to get to the position where they're in right now, where they're able to just sit back on a throne. It's like the throne wasn't given to them. They did everything for themselves to put themselves in that throne, to be respected as, you know, to be respected as such. This is what I feel like this person wanted. So it looks like either their family or friends could have told them to do stuff, say stuff, and invest into certain maybe people, places, things, or like magic type stuff. And they were saying like, hey, like, do all these things because it's going to give you exactly what you want. And it seems like what this person wanted was you. Despite the fact that you guys are very opposite, you guys are very different. They just wanted you and to have like good times. But like from this card, I'm just getting like they that's all they want is just good times. Like, there's something very wrong with this person because like it keeps changing with the Three of Cups here. It's like, oh, I just want to have good times. Oh, I just only want to remember the good times. Oh, I'm just a child and all I care about is having good times. And that could also be why this manifestation didn't come through, is because maybe the universe did not understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't understand it because magic intentions, you have to be 10 toes down, 11 if you got an extra. And you have to be very specific. You have to be very intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that movie. I think it's called Urban Legend. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not Urban Legend. I know that movie. That's like with a whole bunch of college kids. No, not that movie. But there's another movie where it's something, I forget the title, but the cat, like the logo for the movie is like, be careful what you wish for. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for because you might get exactly that. And I don't know how exactly this person could have said it or what exactly their intentions were, but it wasn't happening with the Justice card here reversed. And I'm telling you, like with the Nine of Swords and the Judgment reverse here, this person is like kicking themselves in the ass, or they soon will be. Yeah, like they're soon gonna be kicking themselves in the ass. Like, damn, bro, like I really did that shit. Yeah. I'm hearing all because you left. Because it brought me right back over to the Chariot and the Tower card. Remember how we channeled like you just leaving something behind because it was like for your own peace. Like, in order for you to bring balance in your own life, you know, you're following your own heart. And by you doing that, it wound up leading you to leave something in... So it led you to leave things behind in the past, and it just looks like one of the things that you left in the past was a tower that had two people in it, at least two people in it. And I don't know why it was so detrimental, your absence, but it was. I don't know why. It could be your energy. It could be, we channeled like what, ambition. Like it could have been that. There could be just something about the way that you dream, the way that you manifest is quite powerful. And I don't know, these people needed it or some shit like that. Yeah, so it looks like either they're about to try something, like one last thing, or they've already done it. They've already invested into this one last thing. And I just heard it, and that was the nail in the coffin. Something else that I just channeled is that, okay, this is something else I just channeled is that, however you may be holding yourself back from getting exactly what it is that you want, stop doing that. Don't hold yourself back anymore. Because something is telling me, like, as soon as you hold hands with your inner child and you tell yourself that it is safe for you to dream again, and not only is it safe for you to dream again, but it is perfectly safe for you to go after your dreams the way that you want to go after your dreams. Because just because you are ambitious, you're also intelligent, right? Just because you live life close to the edge also means you know when to, like, you know that I'm not going to jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a balance within you now. You're not too up in the clouds, and at the same time, you're not too stuck on the ground. You know when to be grounded, and you know when it's time to fly. So it looks like you're coming into a time very soon. You're going to fly and allow yourself to fly. Because I'm getting, it's happening very natural. Something that you do is just going to fall out of you so naturally. Allow it to happen, and whatever comes of that is what comes of that, okay? Don't let it be your concern. Don't let it be your concern. Because what I'm channeling is that by you doing this, it's probably what's going to be also the other nail in the coffin for this manifestation right here. It's almost like I'm getting the universe is doing what they have to do, and it's like I feel like they've been inching you to do what it is that you have to do. But they're dressing it up in a way that is actually, I feel like, a bit above our perspective right now. If that makes any, like, a bit above your perspective right now, that makes any sense. Not to call you out or anything like that. It's basically saying that if they told you, hey, if you really go after your dreams, this and that and this bad woohoo magic trick or whatever's coming your way, it's going to be none. It's going to be done. It'll be null and void. It's over, you know? It's almost like, I feel like if they were to say it that way, like, turn your passions and your efforts and your energy and your ambition, they turn that into just what something outside of you is happening or trying to get at you. Either, like, you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't see the significance in it, or you might see the significance, do it, and then stop, you know? So it's like they dressed it up in a way for you, that way you were able to build integrity. Something also here to do with humility as well. Yeah, like your character in the eyes of, like, your spiritual team. So your character in the eyes of, like, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whichever gods that you may connect with or pray to, they hold you in a high regard, and because of that, there's something here to do with your integrity, right? Your integrity and your character. That is very important. So it's like they don't want you to worry about things that really don't have anything to do with anything. You know? It's like, we could tell you why we're telling you to do this, but it really doesn't matter because we're just going to need you to be this type of person for the rest of your life anyway. So it doesn't really matter why, okay? It's kind of giving, like, how when a parent is telling a child to, like, make their bed every day, even though, like, no one's going home, like, no one's leaving the house, like, it's like a chill day. So the kid might say, why do I have to make my bed? Why do I have to make my bed? I'm home all day. And it's like the parent telling the child, it's like, because I want you to have, like, I want you to have cleanliness as, like, an attribute or a characteristic in yourself. That's why. So make the bed. Like, it doesn't matter if you're leaving the house or not today, make the bed. That's what I'm getting. There's something here to do with your integrity and your character. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you could resonate with being a dancer. I'm also hearing, like, if you could resonate with being pregnant, something here about you not being afraid that you are pregnant, or maybe not being afraid to express that you're pregnant. There's something here to do with fear and pregnancy. And basically the message is to let go of the fear. Like, fear should not be involved in any certain type of pregnancy. I'm hearing that song, what is it, Mood Forever by Beyonce? Like, none of my fears can go where I'm headed. So even if you weren't pregnant, you could just be, like, pregnant with new ideas. So yeah, like, I'm telling you, this thing that you about to do that's so natural for you, don't have fears in it. Let it be supernatural. Let it be supernatural. It's a passion. Let the passion ignite you. Yeah. Because it just know it's going to have a domino effect, okay? It'll have a domino effect. That's all that matters. And at the bottom here, we did channel that, something about your dreams. Like, your dreams were important. Dreams. Then we have empowerment and trust. Yeah. It's like reconciliation and closure. Yeah. And then we have new beginnings. And healing, like, ooh, we have feeling. Oh, that's so adorable. We have career. Oh, that's so cute. Psychic abilities. Oh, beauty. Sorry. I don't know, like, you can resonate with, like, I don't know, like, this person just seems to be like a pill, right? And it seems like they have been a pill for, like, a long time. That could be, like, where this draining energy was coming from before. Like, they're just a pill. Like, they are a pill. They probably need some pills to, like, because we already channeled it. I was like, there's something wrong with this person. Like, they're not all the way correct up there. So it's just funny that I channeled that they are a pill when they probably need to be taking pills. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm really not. But I'm hearing the word menace. Like, you can't have people like this out here on these streets because they're a menace. Yeah, like, they're like a menace to society. They're just doing whatever they want whenever they want to do it because they... Isn't that a belief in, like, Satanism? Right? Like, Satanists, like, they say, like... I don't really know, but Satanism, I feel like, don't they say something like that they do and say and engorge in whatever they want because they're all about pleasure, like self-pleasure, and they don't really care if it's to the detriment of anybody around them because it's all about self. This could be why, like, you and this person are so different, because this is a person that's all about themselves, and you seem to be a person that's all about, with the Queen of Cups here, you're not. You're all about yourself. You could resonate with this person being a narcissist as well. Or, like, just, I'm getting like vampiric energy where, like, they're very draining. They're very draining. They come around. They could cause problems. They only see things from their perspective. They're probably immature. They're probably, they're very childish. They're unreliable, not dependable. Yeah. All because with a Fool card here, all because you're going elsewhere. But my thing is, with the Chariot, like, you are already going elsewhere. But I'm just getting, like, there's something that you're about to do very differently. There was something about that energy or the steps that you were taking or how you were taking the steps was different. Now, you're about to start taking them differently. And that's when this true balance is about to come in. Yeah. And I think we were channeling that before in, like, my other readings, that your fresh start, your new beginning was already here, but now you're actually feeling, like, confident to paint a picture. So this feels like this is stepping past, like, painting a picture. You paint the picture, now you're about to, like, go, I'm hearing above and beyond to get the picture that you want. So I'm looking at transformation. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. These are advice cards. So yeah, always be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. We sure should see that, and that's how you're. Didn't we just channel that? This transformation that you're going through, how you're truly about to be passionate and ambitious with something, is going to help you release whatever contract, soul pattern, or past life this is. Yeah. And then we have initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Fuck them snakes that you see in the dark. Walk into your walk to where you need to be. Right. And at the bottom, we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This card with the lifetimes and then Unbound with contracts and past lives, you could resonate with like this being something a part of like a past life thing for you. Like I don't know, like something could have happened in a past life for you, and this was like karma that you had to like pay out in this life, something like that. Now I'm hearing the song, what is it called? Right My Wrongs by Bryson what's his name? Bryson Tiller? I have to write it down so I don't forget. What was the other one? Mood Forever. And then we have Right My Wrongs. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Who or what is triggering you? I mean, it's just, in a way, I just feel like it's just you. It's just like it's just you feeling not comfortable, but it's like you feeling not comfortable going after exactly what you want, but you can feel comfortable. You can feel comfortable, because the more that you don't feel comfortable, you're dimming yourself, and we don't dim your light anymore. Don't dim your light anymore. You're already doing it. Like, you're already doing it. Now you just have to, you just have to like play with it, not be so serious about it. Be natural, be confident with it, you know? You don't have to be serious about it. Whatever this is, it's just natural for you. Yeah, it is just natural. Yeah. Well, those are all the messages that I am getting, and I pray that they have found you all also very well. And until next time,